What is happening with the traditional Latin Mass under Pope Leo XIV? This week, that question became even more complicated. At the same time, Leo XIV was returning to his normal schedule, and several major papal journeys were finally taking shape. So, let's look at what happened. First, there was a powerful reminder of the Church's past. Cardinal Ernest Simoni, now 97, celebrated Mass at the former Soviet prison camp where he had spent almost 2 decades. During his imprisonment, he secretly celebrated Mass from memory. Pope Leo sent him a message. He said the blood of those who suffered there had become a witness to fidelity, courage, and hope. Then Leo returned to St. Peter's Square for the Angelus. But the biggest liturgical headline came from Cardinal Robert Sarah. In an interview with Il Foglio, Sarah called the ongoing conflict over the liturgy a tragedy and a true sin. He again appealed for an end to restrictions on the traditional Latin Mass. He also criticized abuses in the Novus Ordo, saying it is sometimes not celebrated as the Council intended. But then came another important voice. Cardinal Arthur Roche, prefect of the Dicastery for Divine Worship, told the tablet that Leo XIV is not planning to change Traditionis Custodes. That immediately raised a major question. Is Roche speaking for himself? Or is he accurately describing the Pope's position? Rumors have continued in both directions. Some analysts believe Leo may avoid directly reopening the issue. But they also argue that the growing number of Catholics turning toward the Society of St. Pius X could eventually force the Vatican to address it. And then there was travel. Cardinal Pietro Parolin visited Guatemala and Mexico from August 2nd to 6th. In Mexico, he met President Claudia Sheinbaum. That matters because Sheinbaum has officially invited Pope Leo to visit. And Leo himself has said he hopes to go soon. Meanwhile, Archbishop Richard Gallagher is reportedly preparing for a visit to Russia later this month. That would be significant, because the Vatican's foreign minister has not visited Russia since the Russia-Ukraine war began in 2022. And Pope Leo's own travel plans are becoming clearer. From November 6th to 17th, he will visit Uruguay, Argentina, and Peru. Argentina is especially significant. Pope Francis never visited his own homeland. Leo has suggested that Argentina is therefore almost owed a papal visit. Peru is different. Leo spent many years there as a missionary and bishop. His reception there could reveal much about the legacy of those years. But all 3 countries have experienced a major decline in Catholic practice. So the challenge will be more than simply making a historic visit. Leo will need to connect with people who may have become distant from the faith. Before that, from September 25th to 28th, Leo will visit France. He will meet political leaders in Paris. He will celebrate Vespers at Notre-Dame. And he will spend more than a day at Lourdes. He is expected to pray at the grotto, join the Torchlight Rosary, and meet the sick. He will also meet privately with victims of clerical abuse. That issue will be especially visible because Lourdes still contains works associated with the allegations against Father Marco Rupnik. Some of those works have been covered. Others remain visible. So, looking at this week, one thing is clear. Leo XIV is facing several major questions at once. The future of the traditional Latin Mass, the unity of the Church, and the challenge of rebuilding Catholic life across different parts of the world. The question now is this: which of these challenges will shape the next phase of his pontificate?